Hey yo, you don't know Pinax G8 Stonewall representing. Keep it locked. Don't log off. Beam.
Adafo enche bia ena yede ensem ebeto abonten ewo Pinax GH ha say ya efa eye Shatta ene Michy ho na ni na nsama yede ba abonten ni na ne say yenim say Shatta ene Michy they were in a relationship I just say no more chimpana and more dinye pa na brought these two were together no it was a nice sight to behold. In fact Bema being in a girlfriend network call shady you say and go forward your mama do ye do what show one now quite to say obi ni Romeo and ni Juliet and I say obi Cinderella any obi the Prince Charming just no mama or do aye de wagana haye pa ain't no we're all expecting say nyoma ebe ye and so unfortunately no things just ended on the rocks I yen hu nearby ye ade could dear potentia a more relationship no and ye into we're all wondering so what could have been the possible reason and kofor or muntem to me to see yes and it was share the bond that was between them performing on stage together traveling here and there doing all sort of romantic stuffs together nani na in some way about na ya ba ye Michy or babonti bia no or granting interview bia ye busan say what happened in the relationship na samba ko to dwa asam na ka kosi so na quiet say sebio ne Shatta ho no na che Shatta abuse no na in some way ebetu dwa no aye na kakra in some way no there has been a new twist me no ka say and then you bray ye baby sex for great documentary na some way so eguso training gidigidi a Pinax GH eguso ye nya course ekeka say senia and some esti kono senior some esisiku kono eye Michy might take legal action against Shatta Wale na nienti e de kasa asem ni na se wo hwe Michy and some mu any ukoshe the articles se wo ho ana se act wo ho the law governing eye obi abuse oba and there ye betumi dia ye ne na some no say one hwe ni ya say if Michy should in case or beya because a report ebeka ensa no yentumi ensi no pi yentumi nka say no kre ana say nya no kre na mom no ensama ebeka ensa na tre say Michy might take a legal action against him na wo hwe say na asem ne say na esi kona che say anhwe ne ne sokoya Shatta no ho betre no pa no ho betre no pa anhwe ne ye kra na akwa say e wo say e befa no kra ekotum ne ne ye kan nanom ene ne say e wo mbrem I want Brema and Brastam no yasha atu says a bear man I say obi abuse your bar. There are some penalties. Na ye debate show and no sooner made it was screen so merry actually no one can say yes be my bomb trim na me ba can say my fabricate ade no and na me be can at show na de na the screen so na hu ne sanu and some a wo ye ne we article 1 of Ghana's Domestic Violence Act 2017 in some a woman no any domestic violence means engaging in the following within the context of a previous or existing domestic relationship. An act under the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29 or Act 29, which constitutes a threat to a person's under that act, specific act threat to commit or acts likely to result in physical abuse, namely physical assault or use of physical force against another person, including the forcible confinement or detention of another person and the deprivation of another person of access to adequate food, water, clothing, shelter, rest, or subjecting another person to torture or another cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. Ghana 2007 Act 1. Then some amaka way na nimu sani asam ne esi eka na bako pe ena me person me gina so amedeka so or say including the forcible confinement or detention of another person. Na Michy ni recent interview or grante ye no na some obi na no eka ye ne say even she had to run away from the house. Now, so what's one us obey Johnny if then it means you were being forced to stay there against your will and to say if that's some way now and cross say indeed she wants to take legal actions against Shatta there. And yeah, Shatta is he has committed a crime and a crime that we're committing so no there is a penalty for it. Penalty no and also and I may bama beridi ama no into you can also look at it and then the show it was screens no so no. Or say Article 3 of the law states the following regarding the prohibition and punishment of domestic violence. A person in domestic relationship shall not engage in domestic violence. A person in a domestic relationship who engages in domestic violence commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not more than 500 penalty units or to a term of imprisonment of not more than 2 years or to both. The court may, in addition to imposing a fine or a prison term, order the offender in a case of domestic violence to pay compensation to the victim as the court may determine. When a cause for complaint has arisen between person in a domestic relationship and the person do not cohabit, none of those persons shall enter into residence of the other person without the other person's permission. Ghana 2007 Act 3. Way and sama ewa emrasem no munane nano etrese. San some way embrano ekan emrasem we edit show it was screens no. If Michy should go on ahead, na so mu yen hwehwemu, na so mu hu sa asam ne no kra. And yeah, it means Shatta has committed an offense. Now, in some way, eba any nano acquired to say 2 fraction, and some no achemianu. Efa baby say Michy is just faking the news. Michy is just making up story just to make herself feel better. And I feel baby so say Shatta somewhere Michy ekano and no cry dia. And ya one ya dear. Ebimusu egusu kase. Sa somewhere a Michy wokano and ya no cry. Then it means you are defaming Shatta Wale into the Shatta. Say if what Michy is saying is not true, then come and then sue her. What's so far? Some no court because what she's doing is defamation of character. He defaming you or say with the and then another fraction of casa as somebody the abandon because Shatta Michy bab on table cast some now won't cabi be and your back understand your canina a intro into mummy and some more evidence. Momo famu di embrana mo so amohwanu moma ye hu madwentre say if Michy ne okana enokre ana say Shatta ne ono so e ka no enokra moma ye hu madwen